with 2 spots today for tonight's and all day action here coming at you guys for some MLB. I'm kind of pissed because I lost 1 bet yesterday and it was the only free play I put out, unfortunately. I ended up sweeping the late games, but we picked the wrong one there. I got to update the record here quick. So, yeah, we ended up dropping 1. Javier goes 15 outs. A lot of trouble, 5 walks, and that's what I thought they would do, but Astros jumped out early. I think if they wouldn't have jumped out to an early lead, we could have seen that bullpen come into effect a little bit earlier. But I stand by the play. Obviously, he mowed him down and looks fantastic there. So, obviously, shit happens on those, but I still love the play. Shadows played a pretty big factor early on in that game. So, want to make sure we bounce back today. Just a little housekeeping. We will have Past the Prop 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. Obviously, the Kelsey news is important. He's done this to us twice now. Week 1, where we had no Kelsey, having issues there. So I'm hoping that we were able to get some information tonight. And me and Stu will be live tomorrow at 8:30 Central Time for you guys. So without further ado, let's roll. I'm going Braves first 5 over 4.5 at -130. DraftKings Sportsbook is where we are finding these. I will pull it up. I know somebody mentioned in my DMs yesterday that the line was a little bit off from where it was, so I'm going to share again. 4.5 right here. First 5 innings. Love fading Bryce Elder. It's been profitable for anybody who's rolling with us. Anybody who's been backing the opposing teams against Bryce Elder. Elder obviously wasn't even expected to start this game, right? They had the rookie, Smith-Schuster, or whatever it is, I think is how you say it, Smith-Shiever, picked as the starter. They switched it to Bryce Elder, 4.05 ERA on the road this year, 384 slugging to righties, 396 to lefties, but really, really struggled in the second half, 429 slugging, allowed 9 home runs in that time frame with a 5.11 ERA. So obviously that is not great. And I like fading Nola here as well. I like the bats in this game. You look at Nola, he is very good at home. I get it. I understand that, and I'm not taking anything away from him, but it's tough to miss some of these numbers when guys have almost 50 plate appearances against them. Austin Riley, an 1180 OPS, Acuna, 1084 OPS, and this is across 49 at bats. For Acuna, 54 for Riley. Marcell Ozuna has 4 homers off him. Michael Harris has 2. This is just a tough spot for Nola. And I understand it's going to be a crazy game here, right? We're going to see all of these guys going crazy in Philadelphia. Going to be a rowdy crowd. It's going to be a fun game, but I think the offense is coming to play. I don't see this as a game that's going to be a pitching duel. I understand Nola's probably the best pitcher on this slate, but I don't really like any of the other pitchers as well, besides one that I didn't think I was going to. So I like this spot for the Braves to score. If we get 2 out of them, I think that the Phillies definitely get 3 off of the combination of Elder and Smith-Shiever. So I really like the offenses here, but I don't want to mess around with the bullpens. Bullpens have actually been very, very good in this series in the high leverage spots. So definitely want to stay away from those spots in this one. All right, guys, a spot I did not expect to go to today, but I'm going to go back to the Astros. I was on the Astros yesterday, and I'm going to be going right back to them in the first 5. I understand this is a discrepancy in pitching matchup, at least in the names. Joe Ryan at home has been pretty good. He has a 3.19 xFIP at home. Really struggled with righties, though. 530 slug allowed to right-handed bats. Obviously, that's Altuve, Bregman. Maldonado decided he can hit. Jeremy Pena, right? You got a lot of dudes from the right side there. Tucker, Alvarez from the left side. It's going to be a tough sledding for Joe Ryan today. But what I really like is I kind of like Jose Urquidy in the spot. I almost took his outs prop over. It's at 10.5, which is nuts. But what I really like is Jose Urquidy is a splits guy, right? A reverse splits guy. 215 average to lefties, 292 to righties, right? And I'm expecting at least 7 lefties, maybe 8. Actually, probably 7. We'll probably have Correa and Royce Lewis in there from the right side. But other than that, I mean, maybe you get Jeffers in the 9 hole, but you're going to be seeing Julian. You're going to see Wallner. You're going to see all of these lefties. Polanco going to be switching over. Kepler. In this offense was really stagnant yesterday. Obviously, electric stuff from Javier. Urquidy doesn't have that, but against lefties this season, only a 268 expected batting average on the fastball, 175 or 149 expected batting average against the changeup, and a 220 expected batting average against the curveball against left-handed batters this year. Julian struggles with the curveball. Royce Lewis struggles with the curveball. There's not many good off-speed hitters in the MLB, right? There's very few that consistently hit them well. And in this game, it says he's going to be rolling 43% four-seam this year against lefties. I expect it to be significantly lower. 35% changeup, 20% curveball. We're going to be seeing a lot. I think we're going to see a lot of breaking balls in this matchup for Urquidy. But I think that he can slow down this offense. This offense obviously wants to have a breakout. They're swinging for the fences. And I understand if you look at Urquidy, is not the greatest pitcher in the world. 11 home runs in 63 innings so far this year. But he does limit hard contact. And in the second half of the season, he has done a little bit better in terms of that. So I do like this spot. We saw Hunter Brown come in yesterday for an inning. I think we try to get 4 to 5 innings out of Urquidy and see what happens, because that bullpen is electric. So hopefully we'll be able to see this Astros offense continue that onslaught like they had yesterday. Abreu, 2 homers. There's going to be a lot of right-handed power in here, and that's what scares me for Joe Ryan. So sign me up. I like the Astros first 5 plus 105 here. So 2 spots, 1 plus money, 1 a little juice. Braves first 5 over 4.5 minus 130, and Astros first 5 money line plus 105. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. early for our Pass the Prop Thursday edition here for our Thursday Night Football picks. So thank you guys. Have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow.